Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome. Thank you for joining us for the swearing-in ceremony for the city's first Commissioner of Community Safety, Dr. Cedric Alexander. At this time, I will administer the oath to Commissioner Alexander. Commissioner Alexander, raise your right hand. Do you, Cedric Alexander, having been appointed Commissioner of the Office of Community Safety, now hereby solemnly swear that you will support the Constitution of the United States of America, the Constitution and laws of the State of Minnesota, and the Charter and the ordinances of the City of Minneapolis, and that you will well and faithfully perform and discharge the duties provided for you as Commissioner of the Office of Community Safety of and for the City of Minneapolis throughout the term of service to which you have been appointed?
Yes, I do.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Good morning. It is a great honor to be here with all of you, council members, command staff, all of the entities within our Office of Community Safety, and our partners from a number of different jurisdictions, businesses, and nonprofits of Minneapolis. It is an honor here to be with all of you. Today marks a defining step in pushing for a transformation and change in how we deliver service in the city of Minneapolis in terms of how we approach safety in our city. Doing that effectively requires a leader of the highest caliber with the oversight and the authority to pursue this work in full form. Dr. Alexander, soon to be Commissioner Alexander, is that kind of leader, and he will do that portion of work for our city. Our communities have called out for safety, and they've called out for change. Commissioner Alexander is now answering that call. As the Community Safety Commissioner, Commissioner Alexander will have oversight and authority over these newly formed departments in the Office of Community Safety: the Minneapolis Police Department, the Minneapolis Fire Department, our Office of Violence Prevention, 911 and Emergency Management, making sure that all of those functions are approached in a comprehensive form. By now, you've all seen his resume. We've all heard him speak. And I'm confident that we know that the type of leader he will be a change maker that we do in fact need. This morning, I'll also note I'll be signing Executive Order 2022-02, vesting the Commissioner with the authority to oversee and direct the city's 5 community safety departments. That executive order will ultimately formalize this Commissioner's role in helping to shape this new Office of Community Safety. Again, Commissioner Alexander is the right person at the right time to lead this work. I'm confident in his leadership, but perhaps most importantly, I'm confident in his ability to collaborate and work together with all of you. Council members, Rainville, Vitaw, Koski, Payne, and Palmisano, we are honored to have you here. I know that the partnership he will have with our city will see great results. To everyone else, we know that public safety cannot be delivered through one person. We know that it takes every single one of us working across entities, across jurisdictions and departments to make this right. I so appreciate your presence here. This bodes well for our future and the partnership that is to come. And so I'm so grateful to the Commissioner for continuing his nomination from last week, and now this real work begins, and I am so excited for the work ahead. And with that, I will be signing Executive Order 02, the second one I have had the honor of signing. Dr. Alexander. Congratulations, Commissioner.
Thank you. Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you and good morning. I will be as brief because I know it's Monday morning. We all have a lot to do, and I want to thank everyone for being here. Thank you, Mayor, for the opportunity to join you in this great city. And all of you that are here, that are present, and those that are watching right at this very moment, and those who will see repeats of this throughout the day. Let me first of all say to this community, I need your help. Our public safety entities need your help, from police to fire to emergency management to 911 to OVP. We all now have to join arms together. The separation in the issues around who's on first, who's on second, really now has to come to a screeching halt. We have to do this together. You have a beautiful, dynamic city here that I'm new to. Many of you have been here for years. You've grown up in this community. You love this community. And in spite of the challenges that it has around public safety that has brought us to this very moment today, we have an opportunity to show the citizens in this community and across this country and around the globe that the city of Minneapolis, Minnesota, can be one of the safest cities in the country. And I need your help to do that. I want to acknowledge the law enforcement partners that are here today, both local, state, and federal, the men and women of the Minneapolis Police Department, Fire Department, 911, and others who are present. As we move forward, I want everyone to think very collectively about what works well and what it is that we got to do to work better. Because we know what is not working, and if it's not working, we cannot continue to do it. We understand the shortages that are in place in our police department, in our 911 center. But those are challenges that we have to meet with new ideas, because realistically, we know we're not going to fill those voids overnight. So I encourage all of us to partner with our local law enforcement and the business leaders that are here today from downtown and those that are representing North and South Minneapolis. I need your support to help keep our communities and make our communities safe. And even as recent as this morning, we heard we have 56 homicides in this city. And even though we hear that each and every day a body drops, but here's what I want you to remember in spite of those unfortunate losses, that the men and women who respond to those calls and the arrests that are made and investigations that are being done, from the moment that call come in to 911 to the moment it is responded to, investigators go and they do a job and bring those into custody. Those are the types of things that we have to continue to do, and we also, more importantly, we have to acknowledge that work when it's done. We're very, very quick to acknowledge the things that don't go right in public safety. But now we also have to acknowledge the things that do go right. And that message will be sent, because this day going forward, you're going to see public safety operate in a very different way. Here very shortly, I'm meeting with the command staff, with Chief Huffman and her command staff, just for introduction. But throughout the course of this week, each and every person that works under the umbrella of public safety, community safety, I will have an opportunity to meet them all and to give a new charge, because we're going to take on a new responsibility. We're going to bridge new relationships with old partners and enhance relationships with those that we have not had opportunity to build those relationships with. We will not operate in a silo. We will operate in partnership. I will respect the history of every part of the fire department, of the police department, of 911. They have long, reputable histories that have protected this community throughout the years, but also still, we have to build trust and legitimacy in this community, which it is crying out for. So I'm going to end here because we have work to do. The Office of Community Safety is now open. We're open to this community. We're open to our business community, because we're going to work collaboratively together so that we can move this city forward. And for the naysayers and the haters in this community, I have a message for you. Keep hating, keep naysaying, because that's going to be the fuel that's going to drive us to where we want to go. Thank you very much for this opportunity.
Thank you, everyone. The Office of Community Safety is now open, as the Commissioner just stated.
Thank you.